Let's go ahead and bring in Democratic Congresswoman Lois Frankel of Florida, also a member of the House Progressive Caucus. Good morning to you, Congresswoman, and thank you for being up bright and early with us. So we've been talking about this big meeting tomorrow evening. What do you expect will happen, and do you believe that infrastructure, the vote, should go ahead tomorrow?
Well, first of all, good morning. Good to be with both of you early in the morning. It's still dark here in Florida.
Here
too. Yeah, okay. Well, listen, I think, first of all, just to tell you, that most of us are, I would say all of us are Democrats, are like-minded in wanting to pass both of these bills. It's transformative, especially the Build Back Better, a piece that's going to lower the cost of childcare and home care while raising the care wages. We're going to have a family and medical leave and free pre-K for all 3 and 4 years old. This is transformative. We are excited about this.
But Congresswoman, do you have the votes?
I believe we will have the votes. I think people are, it's not easy when you're putting together such a huge, important bill that have components in it that so many of us have been fighting for so many years. And I think everybody realizes this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So every member wants to make sure their priority is in this legislation. There's 200 plus votes that we must get. So it's not that easy to come to an agreement. But I do really feel like we're getting there. And I do trust my colleagues that we will get there.
So part of the issue is Joe Manchin. What's your stance on Senator Manchin and all of this? Is the White House giving him too much power at this point?
Well, I don't know Joe Manchin. I will say this. I know the media gives him a lot of attention, but think about this. Any one senator can disrupt any one Democratic senator can disrupt the flow of the Democratic agenda. And in the House, any 3 Democrats can disrupt the flow of the agenda. So what I see happening is the president really reaching out and giving lots of members an opportunity to talk about their priorities. And again, I have a lot of confidence that we're going to get it done.
You mentioned really the thin margins right now, and the White House hasn't ruled out going after Republican votes if progressives withhold some of theirs on infrastructure. What's your reaction to that?
Well, listen, I hope the Republicans vote for both of our bills. I mean, in the Senate, it was bipartisan, the infrastructure bill. In the House, I'm not so sure that would happen. But I do think that the president should not give up on what we're calling progressive. I call myself a progressive. I'm very practical. I'm on board with getting both these bills passed. So I think the president can count on the Democrats to get this done.
Yeah, so you're the co-chair for the Democratic Women's Caucus, and we know there are items in the Democrats-only plan like money for Medicare expansion and paid family leave, universal pre-K, free community college. I could go on and go on. What are progressives risking with this strategy right now?
Well, I'll tell you, I was a working mother, and now I call myself a working grandmother. And I absolutely know the stresses that everyday working parents go through just to make sure that their children are being safe when they go to work, that children are getting off to a good start. All this is in these transformative bills. And I hate when we try to divide our caucus by progressives and moderates. I will tell you this, we share the same values. I know most of these colleagues fairly well. We've served together for many
Congresswoman, in all
years.
fairness, it's not us that's making that division. It's the senators. It's Joe Manchin who's saying I simply can't get behind this.
Well, as I said, I don't know Joe Manchin. I'm in the House, and I know that we're working very hard together to get our act together, and I believe we will.
Okay.
Joe Manchin, I'm going to let the senators deal with him.
Just pulled a Mariah Carey. It's like, I don't know her. Well, I hope we didn't say something offensive because your cat left the room as soon as we said infrastructure. So hopefully...
Everybody's a critic.
Everybody's a critic.
Congresswoman Lois Frankel, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, great to be with you.
Great to have you on with us.